Welcome back, fellow trophy hunters, and today I thought we'd go over Marvel's Wolverine, just kind of what we know so far about the game. I just, before the video started, I wanted to say that I'm currently ill. I'm kind of having difficulty, I've kind of got shortness of breath, kind of, difficulty breathing a little bit. So you'll probably hear me try to catch my breath throughout this video. So yeah, apologies for that. Just know I'm currently dying, and yet I'm still producing videos for you. That's how much I love you guys. Yeah, getting into Marvel's Wolverine, right? So I just wanted to talk about what we know so far about kind of leaks and all this stuff. Because officially, we know very, very little. And it's crazy because this game was showcased during Sony's PlayStation Showcase 2021 with just a cinematic teaser trailer that had like a dark, gritty tone, and the brief footage showed Logan in a bar fight with obviously his iconic adamantium claws on full display, which was, oh my god, the graphics. I mean, I know it's a cinematic trailer, but god, it actually looked really cool. Now, we know it's probably going to be an 18 or mature, I believe, if you're in the US. So that is what you want in a Wolverine game. So if you don't know, Marvel's Wolverine is being developed by Insomniac Games, the studio behind the critically acclaimed Spider-Man series, which is gorgeous. So it's obviously confirmed to be a PS5 exclusive and a full-scale standalone game, not a spin-off. So Brian Horton, the co-director of Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Cameron Christian, the narrative lead on Spider-Man 2, are leading the project, as far as I'm aware, unless anything's changed, suggesting a strong focus on storytelling and character depth. Despite the initial hype, official updates have been scarce. Somnick's only tweeted about the game 2 or 3 times. I mean, over the space of like 4 years, which is crazy. We've literally just got a very short cinematic trailer and just a couple updates. Yeah, so only two or three times, just primarily to reassure fans that the game's not cancelled and still in active development. They have emphasised it's a high priority project, but have remained tight-lipped about the specifics. However, job listings from the past years hinted at brutal melee combat system and an emotional character-driven narrative aligning with Wolverine's violent yet tragic persona. So, moving on to the more unfortunate side, obviously there was a mass, probably I think one of the biggest in gaming history, a cyberware attack, ransomware, whatever you want to call it, in December 2023 on Insomniac Games, which led to a massive data breach, revealing early details about Wolverine. It was very unfortunate, and due to that, I believe the Spider-Man 2 DLC just got canned completely, and then it pushed Wolverine back probably a couple years, which is it's just annoying when people just do that. But you know what? As long as everyone's data is now secure, then at the end of the day we're still getting Marvel's Wolverine, so we can't complain. Anyway, so while some information may be outdated, key leaks suggest the game is targeted to a fall 2026 release, which does, I would say that's quite accurate. A full 2026 release I can imagine happening with a 15 to 20 hour campaign, so similar in the scope to Spider-Man 2, but unlike Spider-Man's open world New York, Wolverine's adventure may take place in a smaller interconnected kind of place, with Madripoor serving as a central location. So, combat is obviously expected to be very violent, with comparisons to God of War, which I heard a lot of kind of rumours about. Due to its weighty cinematic melee system, leaked documents mention dismemberment mechanics, dynamic healing factor gameplay, and the ability to run up walls using Logan's claws, adding verticality to exploration. Additionally, Mystique was allegedly spotted in early concept art, fueling speculation that she might play a role in the story, possibly as a villain or an ally. Now, I will say I have saw some of the leaked gameplay because I just cannot help myself. I cannot wait for this game. And spoiler alert, I guess, if you really want, but Mystique was mentioned, or I think Logan was searching for Mystique. Something was happening. I think she killed a few people, and we were kind of hunting her down. But then again, it could all completely, they might just completely change that. Who knows? So the narrative is rumoured to feature Sabretooth as a primary antagonist, with Lady Deathstrike and Weapon X flashbacks adding depth to Logan's past. Some leaks even suggest possible X-Wing cameos or DLC expansions, though Insomniac has obviously not confirmed this. Unlike Insomniac's Spider-Man games, which use a proprietary engine, Wolverine has reportedly been developed in Unreal Engine 5, which would probably be one of the best looking games I would imagine that we would have on PS5 so far, which is crazy. It's crazy to think about. So obviously that would allow for more realistic lighting, gore and environmental destruction. The game is almost certainly targeting an 18, as I said previously, given the brutality of Wolverine's abilities and the tone set by the teaser. Fans have speculated that Steve Blum, the iconic voice of Wolverine in X-Men 97 and other media, could reprise the role. Though no casting has been confirmed, there's also been whispers of online components, possibly in the form of co-op or multiplayer modes, but this remains unverified. So when can fans expect to see any sort of gameplay, any sort of trailers and gameplay for Marvel's Wolverine? Given their pattern with Spider-Man, a proper gameplay reveal could arrive 6 to 12 months before launch, meaning fans might see more in early 2026. Until then, leaks and industry rumours remain the primary source of information, though with the caveat that plans can change during development. So hopefully come January, February time, or hopefully December if we're really lucky, we could see some, or maybe just a proper trailer with a release date hopefully. But I mean, that's all we can hope for. We know the game is going to be good. Insomniac has proven to us 3 times that they can make really good Marvel games. They know the characters, they're just excellent at what they do, and by the sounds of things and by what we've, as some people, seen so far with the leaks, the game's still, like, even in its kind of alpha and beta, probably not even, probably pre-alpha, pre-beta, the game looks pretty good. Like, it's probably not even halfway finalised and polished, and the game still looks really good. I've seen majority of stuff, and it's just crazy that it's, I reckon it's quite far into development now. It's probably nearly finished, I'd like to imagine. Now, I kick it to you guys. Let me know down below what you guys want to see in Wolverine, what you're most excited about. Just let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologise for being ill. I have both hay fever and some sort of like chest infection going on. So this was obviously probably one of the hardest videos to make. And again, I apologise if you can hear me try to like catch my breath or like sniffing all this stuff. It is just brutal in summer time for me, to say the least. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, turn on those bell notifications. And again, let me know what you want to see in Marvel's Wolverine, what you think, and all, just everything. I will hopefully see you guys in the next video.